everyone, and thank you for joining me for today's session of Music and Movement. So today we're going to be doing a movement activity. So I want you to use your imagination for this. I just love when we get to pretend things. So we're going to walk through the different stages of weather that we see and the seasons, okay? So to begin, I want you to pretend that you are putting on a pair of rain boots. Everybody put on your rain boots. Put them on. Maybe put a jacket on, so pretend you're putting your jacket on. If you have a rain hat, put your rain hat on. Okay, now we're going to take a walk through the woods. It is daytime out though, so we don't need to be too scared. So we're walking through the woods. Everybody walk. Okay, and I notice that it's starting to rain. Here comes the rain. Make sure you have that hat on. And I hear a squishy sound. Oh my goodness, the puddles are getting bigger and bigger. So see if you can pull your feet up out of the puddles. Oh my, right in front of me I see a big, huge puddle. Let's try this. On the count of 3, we're gonna jump into the puddle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Jump into the puddle. Whew. I hope you didn't get too wet. I think I'm pretty wet. So let's go on our walk. We'll keep going. Here we go. We're walking. Oh, now the puddles are turning into lots of mud. Ooh, it's so muddy. Ugh. Ugh. See if you can get your feet out of that mud. Goodness. Oh, I hope it stops raining soon. Goodness. Let's walk some more. Here we go. Okay. Wow. Are you noticing anything? It's getting colder. My goodness. I think I may need to grab a hat. I'm going to go grab my hat. All right, so I have my hat. You might want to pretend you have your hat on too. Maybe some gloves and a scarf around your neck. That would keep you warm, right? And change those galoshes, the water boots, into snow boots to keep you warm. Okay, so now all that rain, I'm noticing it's frozen now. Now it's all ice. I even hear a little crinkling of the ice on the trees. So now let's find a good place where we can go ice skating. Oh, wow, I see a pond right up there. How exciting. Let's see if we can ice skate. So you're gliding, move your feet like you would if you were ice skating. If you're not sure, see if somebody in your house can show you what it's like too. And move your arms. Maybe you're a really fancy ice skater and you can do a little twirl even. Woo, that would be fun. Awesome. Okay, so now let's go some walking because I don't know, that ice might melt because it feels just a little warmer out. Oh, my goodness, are you noticing what I'm noticing? It's snowing. Yay, I just love snow. I absolutely love it. So I see snowflakes coming down. Well, this is going to be super fun because like I said, I love snow. So let's do something really fun. I want you to pretend, use your imagination, that you take your hands and you're going to scoop some snow up off of the ground. Mold it into a snowball. And you know what? Miss Kelly's going to be very brave and let you throw a snowball at me. So on the count of 3, I will let you throw a snowball. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yikes! Oh, was a close call. My goodness, I am just a little bit wet though, I think. Now, it might be fun to do this one more time. So I want you to see if there's anybody around in your home that you can throw your pretend snowball at. Okay, so let's scoop up some snow, mold it in our hands, and on the count of 3, you're gonna throw your snowball. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Whoosh! Wow! You have quite an arm. Good job throwing that snowball. And I hope whoever you threw it at isn't too upset with you. Hopefully not. Yeah. Okay, so something else I like to do is go sledding. But you know what? We're gonna have to walk a little bit further, because a lot of times the best places to sled are a little further out, away from buildings and things. Okay, boys and girls, we're gonna go ahead and go for another walk and see if we can find the best hill to go sledding. All right, here we go. Everybody's walking. Oh, wow. I see Clifty Creek School over there. They have one of the best hills there is. Yes. Now, everyone grab your little saucer sled, have a seat on it, and try to see on the count of 3 if you can go down the hill. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you might have to use your hands a little bit too to get down that hill. Goodness. Okay, now try to break it. You don't want to go too fast. Slow down. When you're at the bottom, fall off your sled. Just fall off it. Wasn't that fun? Yes, I love to go sledding. That's fun, but it really tires you out. Well, let's take a little break and we'll walk a little bit further. Okay, you know what would be really nice since we're having all of this beautiful snow would be to make a snow person. So let's see. Everybody use your hands. See if you can scoop up a big snowball to make the bottom circle. Everybody pat it out, okay? And then scoop up some more snow to make the middle part of your snowman. Great job. It will be a little bit smaller than the bottom one. And then one more snowball for the head. Everybody scoop it up, pat it out, and that's for the head, and stick it right on top. Now I'm curious, is your snow person about the same size as you? Or would you say it's taller or shorter? All right, next thing we need to think about is how, if you were to really have a snowman or a snow girl, would you put eyes on it, a nose and a mouth, and think about what you might use? So I'm thinking for my eyes, I'd probably put buttons. So I would just take the buttons and stick them right in. And then next, I might put a carrot for the nose and stick it right into the nose for the nose. And then last, for my mouth, I would like to use Twizzlers. Yeah, not gonna eat them this time, even though I'd really like to, and stick it on there for my mouth. And then maybe even share my hat with my snow person too. That would be nice. Awesome. All right, so we have our snow person built now. Let's go ahead and continue walking for a little bit. All right, so we're moving right along through the seasons. And now I notice the sun is coming out. Oh, there goes my hat. No more hat for Miss Kelly. I don't need it any longer. It's getting warm. So you might pretend you're taking your hat off and your scarf off and all that, because now we are reaching warmer weather. So now what I notice the sun shining, and I notice all the birds around. Yeah, so let's go for a nice stroll, maybe around your neighborhood. Walking around, maybe a little bit of rain again. So you might have to put those boots on again and your rain jacket. And you might have to avoid those puddles once again. Yeah. So boys and girls, what we have just done is a walk through the seasons. And there's so much movement when you think about all of the seasons and all of the activities that you can do within each one. They're all very different. I'm so glad you were able to pretend and use your imagination today for this session. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you soon.